down to 10 on the 7.
What you out there? Yes, clear. Loud and clear.
Friendly fire!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Make sure you guys leave a comment. We read all the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Share it with a friend. We're trying to grow the podcast. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Friendly Fire Podcast, everybody. Thank you guys for listening. We have Mycal Dede in the house today.
How do you think you spell Michael's name?
Me, Mykel.
Wow.
Dede.
Well, not as wrong as he could have been.
Yeah.
How close was I?
Yesterday you spelt it Micheal, but you might have just been doing talk to text or something. Okay, that's fine. But
no, I know he doesn't spell it with it. It's Myke on socials.
Yeah, it's just Mike. My mom really fucked that name.
How is it? How do you actually spell it?
It's Mycal.
Yeah.
And it's such a fucked up name because it should be Mycal.
Mycal.
It's phonetically Mycal. Like I worked in elementary school. I taught kids how to read. It is Mycal. My mom's like, no, it's Michael. I'm like, you're actually wrong.
Yeah, but yeah.
You're so wrong.
It could have been worse.
It could have been way worse because she gave me the alternate of what it was, and I was like, did you just not want to have a child? Like,
What was the alternate?
Yeah.
One was like Dominique, and I'm like, I don't think.
Well,
I'm
that's
Dominique.
That's a lady name.
I don't think I'm.
No,
Dominique.
Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique Harper. I went to school with Dominique Harper. She was
Dominique is like it's like Evan.
Yeah, it's like Carter for black people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I knew a lady Carter then. There was
Yeah, you know a guy Carter too.
Oh, it's like it goes both ways. Yeah, it's like Matt. Come on, what are we doing? Friendly Fire Podcast.
A minute and 40 seconds in, I'm gay already. Wow, amazing.
Shit.
Yeah, I guess I've never really asked what else my parents were thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told you this.
I know what my dad was thinking. I'm about to get the fuck out of here.
Hold the phone. I know that.
Hold the phone. I'm going to Baltimore, sweetie.
My dad, my brother's name is Elijah. My name is Joshua. And then I always thought I was named after the Bible. And then when I was like in high school, my dad was like, "Yeah, I actually named you after Civil War generals." And then here's the fun part. Guess which side?
North.
Yeah, it was the right side. It was the right side, depending on what's your views are.
Some people call it the War of Northern Aggression.
Yeah, I think we could pretty objectively say that there's a right side.
There's a right side. There's a right side. There's a wrong side.
You
can't be bipartisan in certain aspects. Because sometimes silence is actually violence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you can put that on a T-shirt if you want.
There's plenty of them in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silence is violence. You have to be anti-racist.
Mm-hmm.
Actively.
You can't just be not racist anymore.
I do think we asked a little too much of white people.
What?
At post George Floyd, we asked a little too much. Like, you need to be anti-racist. I'm like, we just got them to stop saying the
You guys were axing so much of us.
now we want them to like say the right. Dude, just calm down. Let's take baby steps.
That's very funny.
Now you want us to correct our friends. Like, listen, if I got friends that are earnestly saying the N-word, you're gonna stop. You're gonna be like, we're at
let's
Chipotle.
not do that. Yeah.
I think that's as much as we should be asking of you, and maybe next generation we ask. All right, well, please don't touch a black girl's hair. Baby step it up.
Yeah.
I think we threw too much at the board, and now they got rid of woke. But,
Yeah. Well, it's hard to correct white people when certain white people. I guess it's hard to correct my relatives specifically when my relatives are sharing photos of Jesus, Martin Luther King Jr., JFK, and then Charlie Kirk on a flyer that says all were killed because of their words.
Just their words.
And I went, yeah.
This is the first.
This is crazy, right?
Wait a second.
And then you can't even say anything because they go, you guys got a family and a kid. And you're like, well, yeah, but this is a fucking crazy poster.
Is crazy.
Dude, Frederick Goebbels had a family. It's like being a family, that means nothing.
I don't know who that is.
Joseph Goebbels, is that his name? The guy who did the
Joseph
Holocaust.
Goebbels.
That's what I thought it was. Joseph.
Who what?
Who was I thinking of Frederick?
He did the Holocaust?
No, yeah, he basically orchestrated all of them. Like, yeah, he had a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a family.
People, David Duke has a family.
Some of the worst people have families. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody has a family.
Yeah, that's
In some capacity. And you guys, I'd like to think of you guys as my family.
Yeah.
Here at the Friendly Fire
Here at the
Podcast.
Friendly Fire Podcast.
We're more of a family than a podcast.
Than a podcast. Yeah.
You know that Charlie Kirk shit is funny because it's the first time people can get in trouble for just saying the words that he said. Like, he was like, oh, he got killed for his words. I'm like, well, what were those words? I'm like, don't fucking worry about that.
Yeah,
we
let's
need to
not worry.
those.
Well, now also as comics, you can get an uproar from just saying his name on stage. Have you heard about what happened with Nick Murphy?
Yes.
So he was just
That
on
was
our pod.
perfect, yeah.
Did he talk about it on the pod?
He did.
Yeah,
That was
either
so-
way.
he
I
showed me
mean,
the video and it was
dude,
amazing.
so good. It was so good that the comic in the other room made content of it.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, that's how
Me
good of a
posted
moment
it
that
that
was
yeah.
such a good moment that a comic who wasn't even in the room made it his content later.
That's so funny, dude.
Awesome.
Shouts out to Nima. She's the best, dude.
Yeah, I mean, and Nick, amazing.
Nick is so fucking funny.
dude.
But I, it's just funny to me. I do like saying Charlie Kirk on stage and just like kind of staying in it. It is fun.
I like.
Dude, well, you know what I respect about you, and I'll say this, is you are probably the only left-leaning comic in Austin that's the word isn't violently, but you're aggressively liberal in a city and in a scene where there's not a
Yeah.
lot of that happening, and I love it.
I feel
Yeah.
like if I move
do
to
enjoy it.
Thank you, but I feel like if I move to New York, I'm gonna calm it down. I just feel like if everyone is doing the same thing, then it has to be hacked to keep doing that thing, right?
Right.
So let's just do the opposite.
If everybody's
Let's-
driving drunk, nobody's driving
Are
drunk.
you saying you're going to go to New York and become a right wing extremist?
yeah.
You're like, well, everybody
You know,
here is
listen,
liberal.
Martin Luther King, JFK,
Yeah,
dog, they all
Charlie Kirk.
died because of their words.
He actually doesn't believe anything. He
Yeah, he
just
doesn't-
loves
I
being.
just love
He's a
being a
chameleon.
contrarian.
Yeah, he's just a contrarian. He's just like, yeah, I don't know, man. This whole Tony Hinge clip. And then as soon as he gets there, he's like, Kill Tony is the best thing that's ever happened to comedy.
It's platforming people.
Absolutely. I do love watching it. Like, well, what was it, a week or two ago when you were working on some stuff that was involved all of that stuff. And we were at Mothership.
I bombed.
And you were like, I can't wait. And dude, just 5 straight minutes. But you did not leave the pocket.
No, I would
it
not.
It was a very quiet, uncomfortable pocket. And you stayed in it for the full 5. And I respect that.
I wish
about
I
you.
had balls to do that.
I would immediately bail out and be
full-
like, are you guys horny?
Yeah. the
As soon as it gets uncomfortable, I'm like, who's horny?
The speed in which I would go. You guys ever notice that food stamps taste like regular stamps?
Exactly.
Should I kill myself? I'll do it right now.
I get that first joke. Here's the thing. I go to Houston a lot, and then I'll go.
That's where you're from, right?
Yeah. I'll do like all black rooms in Houston 3 days in a row. Come back, and the first spot I do is at the Comedy Mothership.
Yeah.
And so I was like, these jokes are going to crush, dude. I went up there, the first one got silence. I was like, it's going to be one of those nights.
Yeah.
When I got off stage, only 4 people laughed the entire time, and I know because when I got off stage, a guy came up and said, we were the only 4 people laughing.
Yeah. You know those are real numbers because they noticed, like, okay, we are the only people
We're the
enjoying
only-
this,
1,
unfortunately.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
4. It's 4. I don't know if
Four
you
of
know
us.
that.
I do
Yeah.
like when you get. You know what is fun to do though is when you say something. Full bombs in the room, other than in the back. You just hear your buddy laughing his ass off. You go, fuck.
I spazzed out one night at the Mothership, and I had one of those where I could hear the back of the room laughing, and I was like, this might not be good. I spazzed,
Dude, Matt used to be a spaz on stage when I met him in Florida.
Yeah.
He threatened a Puerto Rican ginger.
Okay, well, to be fair, he looks Irish.
It was a hate crime.
But he was talking, so he was Puerto Rican that night. He wouldn't shut the fuck up. Well, dude, I used to. What brings it out of me is like bad shows, poorly ran, people going over their time,
Puerto
Ricans, people talking,
Redheads.
Yeah. So like here, I don't really get that a lot because most of the shows are pretty. Even the bad ones, it's like
good, yeah.
it's whatever. But what happened the night at Mothership is a version of what used to happen in Florida a lot, where it was like the setting was fucked up, somebody popped in, ruined the room, people are leaving. Shit that I used to see all the time. In Florida, there would be like a bar show, and the first 20 minutes of it might be pretty good, and then there would be 40 more minutes of just like god awful comics bombing their dicks off, and then the booker wants you to go last or wants you to go at the end because he's thinking he's doing you a solid, and then by the time you get up
The
there,
room is ruined.
the room is ruined, which is exactly what happened that night at Mothership, and I lost it.
I love
dude.
that because I know
lost
because
it.
it's so funny when you say these things because when you're there long enough, it's like I know the characters that led to this.
somebody popped in. Somebody wanted to pop in.
And they had some things they needed to say.
They had some things they needed to say on Cruise Show, which is where most of us work out our new material, but apparently she just wanted to do her 10 that she always does. And I know she always does it because that weekend I walked in to do my booked spot and she was on stage for a full crowd doing the exact same set that I watched her
love it.
do on Monday for fucking 40 people. And I won't say who it was. Because for 2 months after that night, I did not get any spots. And I feel like it was related, possibly. I can't confirm, but it feels too coincidental not to.
Yeah. No, I didn't get booked after a while after I made fun of Tony after the Puerto Rican thing.
Like on your Instagram or
on the Instagram thing. But I thought it was a funny joke. I stand by it. It was a funny joke.
What was it?
It was right after Tony made the joke about Puerto Rico being a floating island of garbage. And I was just like, have you guys ever thought that maybe Tony's not a Republican? He might just be a Democrat and he's trying to hurt Trump? Or did you simply see a gay man get an opportunity and start to hate?
Which is hilarious.
That's funny. It's a good joke.
If you went on stage during Kill Tony and you said that during the interview, it would crush.
Yeah.
It would do great. Or, yeah. But
there's a lot of people who will run into like, he's talking shit about you. I'm like, I'm not talking shit. It's a joke, guys. We're all supposed to be joking.
It's supposed to. Yeah.
We're all doing jokes. I thought you were the roast guy.
Come on.
You can't take a little roasting?
I don't know. I think also because I grew up in Houston where everyone, if I'm busting your balls or saying shit about you, it's because I like you as a comic. I'm not like just shit talking you, but I do think that. I think because everyone here is so focused on making it, they think, oh, he's shit talking. I'm like, dude, no, I actually like you. Like,
well, Austin is currently in the. I mean,
we're in the middle of a fucking
shitstorm,
bro. And we're getting fucking dude. There's artillery coming at Austin right now.
And I tell you what, soldiers are jumping ship, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we got people going. I'm looking into moving to New York. Like, I mean, people are doing it left and right.
Yeah, dude.
Because we're like,
people are shooting themselves in the foot to get off the island.
I know,
like, I gotta get out of here.
I don't mind being dishonorably discharged from here. I just want to get out of here.
Listen, I tried to do my time.
I don't
agree with the politics.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, it's weird, dude. Every day there's a new fucking elephant graveyard video of like the thing about Joe Rogan and his. It's like, fuck.
It's like, I'm going to have to defend Joe Rogan. This isn't true. Stop being mean.
Well, that's the thing I watch. So I'm so torn. We don't normally talk about this stuff on the pod, but I do think it's interesting because I get so torn. We're like, when I'm not ingesting that stuff, I get my own things where I'm like, I don't really love, that kind of stuff, and like the rally and the endorsement of Trump, like all that kind of stuff I get where I'm like, I don't really love all that. But then when I see somebody else make a video, or dude, during Moon Tower, when we had a bunch of fucking LA and New York people here, like on stages talking shit about the scene.
Yeah.
It made me, it's like when you beat your brother up. But then if somebody else beats your brother up, you go, you don't lay your fucking hands on. What the fuck is wrong with you? I beat this guy up.
It was
like that because I watch those videos all the time. It's a nice little.
I do.
I watch
every single one of them.
But sometimes I'm like, But then sometimes I'm like, these are just objectively untrue things that people just are not here to experience.
What it is, it's the thing that I've talked about this on another platform, but it's like on a different podcast. But it's like what happens is Kill Tony is a platform that anybody can, with the luck of the draw, can get up on. And then you have like delusional people who would never who aren't booked on shows in Austin. You've never seen them. They are living in their fucking car with their kids. You know, there's a dude here who brought his kid, who lives in a car with his child.
That's crazy.
And to pursue stand-up, he does open mics.
That'd have been the worst Pursuit of Happiness sequel. Will Smith crying because he got a big joke book from Kill Tony.
In the hallway.
I got booked on The Secret Show. And he's like,
guys, I'm going last on The Secret Show. Guys, I'm going up in hour 3 of The Secret. This is going to be different now.
But here's the issue: is that you have these people who come. You've never seen. You'll never. I do comedy. You do comedy. Everybody does comedy every single night in Austin.
Never
seen them once. And you're at book shows with really good comics who aren't doing these things. But then somebody gets on the biggest platform in comedy and is like, I hate trans people and I hit them with my truck and Trump and blah, blah, blah. And then they go, well, this is what Austin is. And it's like, well, that is what that platform can be because anybody can sign up for it.
Yeah.
And then the people who are like working aren't. If it's like
no one who is good is doing that. Now there may be people who are famous already who may be doing that because they're old or they're hacks, but it's not happening at East Austin. It's not happening at a paid show at Creek. It's not happening at Black Rabbit. It's not happening. It's just It sucks to get lumped in all that, and I don't think it's fair because there are so many funny people here.
There's so many,
and that
type of comedy also happens in every scene. It's just
Everywhere.
not. It's just platformed here because of the big.
We don't have the #1 live show that happens every week for them to get up and yell.
Well, yeah, I mean, I
right.
was just telling you guys about the host at the show that I did in the undisclosed place. Like he was exactly what
That
we had.
is.
Like
Exactly.
that.
He's
Yeah,
in- but he's
and
just-
he's in a
he's in a
fucking
different city,
somewhere
yeah.
else. He's in a completely different state.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
It's
just
everywhere. It's everywhere. But the difference is that these people can get a minute to showcase.
Every once in a while, the people that are like that here get on the biggest platform in the
in comedy.
world.
Yeah. Guys, I got some things that need to be said.
They get 18 million views on their crazy take.
Dude, you know, when I think it was like a year or so when I first moved here, because I had stopped doing stand up and I got back into it the year I moved to Austin. We're like, yeah. And so when I first got here like a year in, I saw this open micer grow up, and it was just some black dude. I'd never seen him before, and I haven't seen him since. But he just goes, I just found out about the Holocaust. Y'all ever heard about this shit? And I'm like, that is the funniest premise I've ever heard in my life. He bombed for the rest of the 5 minutes and just started to do Hitler with a black sit. And I was like, this is so fucking funny. This
Hitler
is
with a
comedy.
black sit is
This
crazy.
is comedy, baby.
Oh my god.
That is funny. Every once in a while, you'll hear the worst comic you've ever seen will have one of the funniest premises that you've ever heard. And it's almost like, it's not that it's like a premise that could go anywhere, but it's just like the way they don't really know how to bring a topic up, so they'll do something like that, like, I just heard about the Holocaust. It's like, what?
Have y'all ever heard about this?
Did you guys know about the Civil Rights Act? What? Like, they just have some silly
I will
joke
say,
about it.
dude, that is also my biggest my biggest insecurity doing comedy is literally how I get into jokes. I cannot stand. It's like a point where I try to not go like the other day or like something like that. I always just try to say it without doing the prerequisite of what I'm trying to say, because I hate when I hear people do it. And it's like such a, because you don't need to do it. You could literally just grab the mic and be like, y'all ever heard about the Holocaust?
Yeah. The one thing that I've learned from like watching like comics who I like look up to, they don't, like, if you watch somebody's act, if you're not paying attention, you won't notice it, but they'll just end a joke and start a new one.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be this thing that's like, and well, because of that last joke about the Holocaust, I was thinking the civil rights, like they're not like,
they get the laugh,
it's
they
not
take a
always
sip
a
of
thing
water,
they go and then
Yeah.
they just start a new joke. And if you're just watching and enjoying it, you don't even realize it because it's not that weird.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get on stage, I
Yes.
go, how the fuck am I going to tie this joke about TikTok in with licking feet? Like, and it's like, yeah, maybe they just don't go together, man. Maybe you just start
Maybe you
one
just
and end the
stop
other.
and then start.
Yeah.
You know, this is gonna be a good week of comedy because I always feel Ariel's out of town. My lady's out of town for like 2 weeks, and so I'm gonna be downtown like every night. The leading up, I don't know if you guys do this when you're leaving for your lady, or your lady's leaving, you're leaving for a while. We stayed in, we binged. She's been watching Grey's Anatomy.
Ugh.
Good show.
It's a great show.
Here's the
but-
thing. My lady's been watching Grey's Anatomy. I've been passing through. I've been shit talking, and then I went, this is just like a stupid drama that I know that you want. It's like a chick flick, ladies, whatever, soap opera-y thing. And then she went, no, it's actually like really good, and some of these are based on real things that actually can happen. And she went, you should just watch an episode with me. I watch an episode. The first episode after she goes, these things can really happen, is a guy got shot point blank with a bazooka, and the
bomb
missile
was
was in his
inside.
stomach.
Yes.
And then
they were waiting for it to go off,
then
yeah.
she has to do surgery to remove the active bomb.
Yeah.
And then, by the way, have you
One
seen
of
this
the
one?
best ending scenes.
It
wait.
was the
So
most dog shit ending.
there's obviously there's one of the guys there, like in the bomb squad, is there, and
Coach Taylor from Friday Night Lights is the bomb squad.
In the
He's-
matter of an episode, one of the doctors is like kind of flirting and like getting into him, and they're into each other, and then they get the bomb removed, and he's walking down the hall, and it just goes poof.
You think she has it?
It
You think
just
she has
blows
it
him up.
saved? You think she has saved the day? You think Coach Taylor is a jack of all trades? He's coaching at 4 p.m. And then at 3 p.m. he's fucking taking a bomb out. He's walking. the worst CGI I've ever seen, too. It literally is like if
Can
a
you pull
fucking...
it up?
Dude, it's like I could do it in Pro Tools in 4 seconds.
Fuck yeah.
They
I
just
love
literally-
this.
dude, it's like if you put a fucking green screen fireball
If you
on a
look up,
fucking...
if,
on a
if you
cinematic...
look up Grey's Anatomy bomb
explosion.
I guarantee you
The
it
very
comes
first
up.
episode, she goes, no, this could really happen. A guy shoots himself with a bazooka on accident. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are
Just
you
like real life.
talking about?
Yeah, this is just
The Taliban do this all the time with RPGs.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
Yes, this is
so
it.
this is it. You can probably click.
Yeah, just click.
Are we gonna get? Fuck it. Who cares? Yeah.
Keep your hand around the nose
Wait.
cone.
Click
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
right, yeah,
click
yeah,
like
click
right.
right,
Yeah.
click right
So
here.
they get it out.
Let's mute it.
I remember this.
All right. Yeah.
No. I want the music. I want
Let's
the music.
turn the music down a little then. So he's walking with the bomb. She's going out to check on him. He looks up. She's like, maybe I have a spark with this guy.
Do I love this guy? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Just turns him into mist. Turns him into mist.
By the way, at the hospital somehow.
At the hospital.
Like as if
They
dude,
didn't evacuate anyone.
No, nobody evacuated.
That's so perfect.
As if, and then so I get into this whole conversation just for that to be the first episode I watched, and I went, "You enjoy your show?
Yeah. No, this is stuff that could really, really happen.
This could really happen."
You have to watch that kind of stuff for your girl though.
Yeah, you do.
Because you have to build up enough bank with her so that you can show her like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
There's an exchange rate.
There
There
You
is.
have to watch 6 seasons of Grey's Anatomy in order to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yes.
That's exactly.
There's a ratio.
There
Yeah.
is a trade-off.
I go,
I
you
took
are
my girl
gonna.
to see Dune, and I was like, "This is gonna cost me like 7 seasons of Gilmore."
Yeah.
I'm gonna get invested in Rory.
Yeah.
It's like, how long is this movie? 3 hours? Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, but Timothée Chalamet's really good in it. Yeah, she. I do like. You know what? I know it's tropey. The questions are just fucking insane. I know it's hacky to talk about it, but it will literally be 4 seconds into a movie, and she's like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "You cannot think that I know.
It's like
You cannot
girlfriends-
think I know."
And then like your parents, when you show them a meme, they both do the same thing. Who is that person? I don't know.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
even
It's-
about that.
It doesn't matter who it is. It's that this little black kid looks funny and confused.
Yes.
I don't know this
He's-
young black. This kid is 30 years old now, by the way. But it's not about that. It's
Look
about,
at it again.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Who is that?
What else has been happening?
I got my first unsolicited dick pic today.
Nice. From who and why?
Well, from a follower.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've never, and I think most people are shocked when they find this out. With all the gay followers that I have, who I love, by the way, I've never received. I got one picture of a guy shirtless in like a jock strap, and
Well, you said you weren't going to bring that up on the podcast.
Well,
I
you
told
looked-
you that
you looked good,
I
so
told you
it's
not
fine.
to show that to people.
But today I got my first unsolicited dick pic.
Yeah. I
Now-
feel like as a guy, it's still your fault. Like,
Well, I was
What
wearing
were
my
you wearing?
shortest shorts
Yeah,
at
what
the
were
time.
you wearing?
Yeah.
Here's the how big was it? Because if it's past 7 inches, that's assault with a deadly weapon.
I'm
You
afraid that
can't
he's
just send that.
watching, so I can't be too nice about it.
yeah. If you say it's small, he's gonna find you.
No. I mean,
it was it was a healthy looking.
It's a fucking in shape gay guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know?
healthy cock.
He was. It was from across the room,
Trimmed or
so
no?
it wasn't
Cut?
super close. I don't know.
Did he have an Edgar on it?
No. I had the Edgar cut.
He's
on
got
it.
bangs on his.
Yeah. So that was a first for me today.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten an unsolicited. I actually, when my Don't Tell dropped, I did, and when I did Dillon's pod, I got maybe like 2. Actually, I didn't get any nudes from there, but one guy was like, "Hey, I thought your episode was really funny. I'll blow you if you want."
It is really cool.
That's
What
pretty
the-
nice.
The community that they have is cool over
They're
there.
like, "Hey, look, no pressure, no pressure."
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, that is great. You
It
know what's
is.
funny? I hear all of these people who have that happen. I've been on their podcast 3 times. I've never
Nothing?
once. No, dude.
No, but-
black,
so
dude,
fun.
I almost said black guys. Gay guys don't fuck with me.
You are a-
black guys probably also don't fuck with me.
You are in a weird in between where
I am trans looking.
their fans do like, because I feel like from what I've learned of them, they're the Some of This Is Bad universe,
Yeah.
aggressive gay men, and so they either hate your episode and because you're a woman or you're not hot, or they think you're hot and then they like you.
Yeah. Just like
You're a weird in between where it's like they're not offering oral.
No.
But they do seem to like you.
Just guys, one unsolicited dick pic wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
Send Josh.
someone please.
Josh
do that.
wants. No, he does.
I
He
do not
wants
want
it.
that.
Mine.
I can't imagine the horrors.
And he
of
prefers it cut.
I do, yeah. Well, if you're gonna do it the right way.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Zionist over here. Yeah.
Is that a Zionist take
Yeah,
to say I
it's-
want to
well,
cut?
no, just
I asked the Subway guy if I could do this take, and it was I think moving forward, all relationships should be forced to be interracial. So like if you're grandfather, then that's fine, but moving forward, we all got to be interracial because like we've tried everything to fix racism except for be horny about it. And so we all got to like just mix it up, you know what I mean? And he was like, "Well, what about gay people?" I was like, "I don't think so." Like I support gay marriage, but I don't support like race mixing like that. You know, like two wrongs don't make two wrongs don't make a right, right?
Holy
so
shit.
I was like just joking, and he was like, "You can't say that."
yeah.
Wait. Did you record this episode?
No. I just like pitched it to him. He's like, "You can't say that."
That's so
You can't say
funny.
race mixing.
That's so funny.
I think that's hilarious.
An
Like,
eye
it's
for an
funny.
eye
Two
leaves the
wrongs
whole.
don't make a right. Is
Yeah, I was
funny.
like, that's a funny thing to say.
Yeah,
no
an
one
eye-
is gonna believe I believe that.
An
They're
eye
like,
for an eye, man.
yeah.
Leaves the whole world blind.
Yeah, it is funny that show has become so big that it was just like
Comedians.
comics and like I would see somebody I knew every once in a while on it, and now it's like
Something like Benjamin Netanyahu's doing.
yeah, dude, it's like politicians,
Yeah,
like AOC
legitimately
was on
a
it.
politician. It's
like
yeah.
it's
Zuckerberg's gonna be on there to
super
promote-
famous people.
Oh,
It's
God, that's
crazy.
funny. I'd love to see Benjamin Netanyahu on there. They're trying to do a regular take. And it's like, hey, I think we got other questions to ask you. He's like, mustard's not that bad. We don't give a fuck about mustard, dude.
Mustard's not that bad.
let's ask him other stuff.
I prefer a whole grain mustard, you know. And they're like, okay,
okay.
we do have other questions.
Hitler coming back and doing the
the
subway
only-
takes.
yeah.
It's the
Hitler,
only take you got?
Hitler coming back and being like, I think sway goes with a lot of things. He's like,
Slade isn't as hard to clean as people think it is.
he's like,
Yeah.
I agree.
100% agree.
100% agree. They just they completely beat around the bush of the completely beat around the bush of Holocaust.
Nice trains,
Yeah. That's so good. Just like really
Subway takes
historic,
with-
like terrible.
The
like,
subway take guy with just horrific Genghis Kong is on there.
Yeah.
Corduroy, not that bad.
Yeah.
Corduroy in the winter, kind of nice.
Yeah.
100% disagree. Actually, I
actually think the-
always too much.
I think the college football playoffs are set up the perfect way.
Yeah.
100% disagree. He's,
That's
he's
so
talking to
good.
Stalin.
Margaret Thatcher think there's nothing wrong with the seating. It's fine. It's a good system. It's fair.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah.
Horrible subway to do it. That is horrible people on
good.
subway takes is such a funny concept.
Yeah, I love that. Historical figures on subway takes is so funny.
Yeah.
It's like Rosa Parks, but not that she's a bad one.
Rosa Parks sit down and go stand up. He goes, you actually have to do your standing, by the way.
Rosa Parks being like, I actually think Subway sandwiches are good. It's like, whoa.
Whoa.
100% disagree.
100% disagree. Yeah,
good.
that's a good. That would be a fun. I think you'd be good. You know what? You know what you have, and I enjoy it. And I already brought it up, but it's
Thank
like I enjoy somebody who takes. I stand for nothing.
Okay.
And I hate that about myself. And you are so not that. You're opinionated and you'll back it up.
I'll try. I try because I feel like I talk a lot of shit, but I want to be able to. I don't want to talk out of my ass. Does that make sense?
Yeah, right, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're also like you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
So like you research things constantly, I'm sure, right?
It,
For
does,
your
it does
cases.
help to be intelligent.
Yeah, dude, I can't make an argument
You
against
are,
that
you're,
shit.
no, I'm not saying you're not, but I'm
I
saying
am. I'm saying it.
it is pleasant to watch because most of the people that I see who are really opinionated online are coincidentally some of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
And that makes it tough because they're either not on my side and I go, well, you're an idiot, or they are on my side and I go, please, you're making it worse. You're making it worse. Please stop.
I do think that I don't know who said it. Maybe Marin said it, but it was like the left was so annoying that they were like, yeah, we'll do another concentration camp thing. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
well,
so annoying.
in his latest special, he said something like, because he was shitting on the right at first, obviously, and then he was like, but the left has our problem. It's like, do you realize like we annoyed people into fascism?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's good. That's good.
I do think woke is coming back, dude.
You think woke is coming back?
I think woke is coming back. I do. I saw who's the country singer? He just put out a woke song. He was like making fun of ICE.
Oh, was it Morgan Wall? No,
Morgan
Zach
Wallen.
Bryan.
Yeah, I think it was Zach Bryan.
Who's just like by all reports is just like a nightmare of a human being.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Like
was
it's like
"That's
he
too
was
much."
like super not chill with his ex. He's drunk all the time. There's a video of him recently hopping over a barbed wire fence to fight another country artist.
But
Yeah,
I do
dude,
think
I
that's
kinda-
cool. I kind of love that.
It sounds like a live your raps. If you're singing
Yes.
about the
Yeah,
Yes.
dude. If you're gonna be an outlaw country singer, like you should
some outlaw
be
shit.
ready to fight somebody.
Climbing a barbed wire fence to fight somebody, you know how either drunk or mad you have to be?
Both, probably.
Both at the same time?
I think he was both. And then the other guy was just kind of like, I have to go perform. He just had to like walk away.
That guy's bitch made.
Yeah.
That guy's bitch made.
Have y'all ever been in a fight?
No, I've
You've never been in a fight?
I've been in one, and I would call it a scrap. And it was my senior year of high school spring break. My friend Miles wore my hat. I wasn't even a hat guy, and it wasn't even my hat, but I brought it on the trip. And he wore my hat, and he lost it because he got blackout drunk and ended up in the triage that they have on the beach in South Padre, where I later returned for rehab. Also, very fun. And
Sort of a full circle.
I was mad at him because he lost my hat, but then another girl that we were there with was like talking shit, and I just said, I'm so tired of the attitude in this house, and he thought I was talking about him, which is so funny to be like, I'm really fed up with the two
That
of
is
you
such a
bitches.
sassy thing to say. It's like everyone's attitude. Take it down.
That's
a notch.
exactly what it was. And then he rounded the corner and like ran at me, and I like tossed him into some like doors.
Yeah.
And then he fell to the ground. One of our other buddies who was there came up and like grabbed me, like wrapped me up. And then Miles jumped up and hit me in the face, and I couldn't defend myself. And then we had like the most classic drunk bro talk.
Yeah.
Where because I went like I was gonna hit him again, but he was holding me back, and he was like, "What? You're gonna hit me?" And I was like, "No, I fucking love you, dude. I'm not gonna hit you."
I fucking respect you. I respect you too,
And then
bro.
we just
two Rams butting heads at
We
that
just
point, yeah.
hugged, and then we went and took a drunk nap in the same bed.
That's so funny. That's such a guy
Classic.
thing to do.
That's
to
the only
fight
fight.
someone and become a best friend is such a guy
That's-
thing to do.
It's the only fight I've ever been in.
I have two things about that. You saw the last interaction I was in. You were at East Austin when it happened. Do you remember the aftermath of
You
this?
almost got into a fight at East Austin?
Yes, because I
Wait, who?
parked. You were there, but I don't know if you were there for the first part. So
I
this
don't think I
guy,
was there, yeah.
I talked to you about it, but this guy, I go to park, and you know, there's like that, you know, the gate that leads into East Austin's like back area.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Do you know the story? Yeah. So I go to park, and my car is blocking. And keep in mind, I'm going in, and I know I'm in the wrong a little. I'm not saying I'm not. I go and I kind of block the driveway a little. The gate's closed. It's like a fucking Sunday, and it's like 7:30. Nobody's coming in and out. There's a kid on the other side with this dude who's like, this guy's on a scooter, just rolling around on a scooter. And he goes, you can't park there. You're kind of blocking the driveway. And I looked, and I'm maybe like 3-4 feet blocking the driveway that's shut to a parking lot that's closed. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
everything is closed off.
Sure.
Nobody's back there. And so I was like, yeah, I'm just popping in quick, and I'm going to leave. And the guy goes, you're going to move your fucking car. And I went,
Ooh.
whoa.
You don't talk
And
to Josh Francis
and
that
not-
way.
and
No
so
one
I
talks
went.
to-
So then I looked at him. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding?" And then there's like a bunch of comics out front. And then I slam my car door shut, and I start I Zach Bryan him. I start yapping through the fence. I literally looked at him. I was like, I'll beat the fuck out of both you fucking puss. And I started screaming at both of them. There's like a pack of open micers like looking at me. And I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
I'm a fucking. I was like, stay right there, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking be
They
right
can't
back.
see the guys on the
And
other
so-
side of the fence. They just think Josh is talking
Josh is
to
talking
them.
So then I
shit.
get.
This is what he
and-
does before
and-
every set.
And so then that's how he gets in the mood.
Yeah.
And then I walk up and go, Austin, how the fuck are we doing? And so so then I go like, this motherfucker. I'm like all riled up. I like sprint through the fucking East Austin. I like, some guys are like, and then I was like, dude, I'm gonna go fight this motherfucker. I go out back. I go through East Austin. I cut through. Somebody's on stage. I'm like, fucking go beelining to go fight this dude. I open the back door. The dude I was shit talking has a group of like 9 dudes, and he's telling the story about what just happened. And then I just opened the door and I went, and I shut the door. And then I am gonna do my set and leave, guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna move my fucking car.
I will be relocating.
I wonder, dude, that would have been so funny if they had seen you. Just be like,
It's him.
it's him. Like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, dude, that's
So that was the last
so funny.
interaction that I had been in. Prior to that,
Did they fuck with your car or anything? That's always my concern.
no, I literally they won the argument too because I moved the car because I was afraid that they were gonna do something.
Yeah,
to it.
right.
So they got what they wanted, but also they're just being hall monitored. It's like who gives a
Yeah.
fuck if I'm parked in front of a parking lot for again. I'm not even kidding when I say I'm not even blocking 1/8 of it. It was
I
like,
know where that is.
Yeah.
It's not even that big of a deal.
It's not a big deal at all. It was just
fucking
you were just being a
shit.
fucking dickhead
Yeah.
for the sake of it. The second thing I was gonna say about the fighting with a bro type of thing, this is when I was just back home in Iowa after getting out of the military, so I was all fucking gung ho and thinking I was like shit hot. I'm like I'm a fucking bad, and I'm at a party. Guy comes up to my girlfriend that I was dating at the time and yaps to her a little bit. And she didn't like it. He like hit on her and like said some shit. And then him and I, she said something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but basically was just like said something like I'd fuck the shit out of you or something to her face. And she was like, "That's crazy." And I was drunk with my friends and I was like, "What the fuck did you say to her?"
Yeah.
And then he was like, "What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck did I say to her?" So then me and him start getting back into this argument. Like I'm like fucking, I'm fucking getting in John at it to the point where nobody swings, but I'm like about to. And then his friend, the party guy, the owner of the house, the guy that's holding the party, kicks everybody out. He goes, "Everybody get the fuck out." So then we go into the backyard. The guy now is in the backyard with me, comes at me, bum rushes me. We throw a couple punches at each other. People break it up. Then I go to get in my car to leave. In my car, it had been snowing because it's Iowa, and my car was stuck on ice. And then the guy who I had just hit in the face, and he had just hit me in the face, got in his truck and then pushed me out.
See, you know what?
and then we shook hands.
Guys rock.
It
I know
was
girls
crazy.
who have beefs over some strange comment that was said 10 years
It
ago.
was
Yeah.
nuts.
punched the guy.
Yeah, he punched me in the face twice. I hit him once. He by all accounts, we were like supposed to be. We relocated to start shit.
Yeah.
like twice, and then he was like, "Yeah, I got you."
That's awesome.
That's so funny.
That's also like Iowa nice. That's like Iowa nice.
Midwestern
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's like you
Have
see.
you
that.
ever been in a fight?
I've been in a few. I got in a lot of fights when I was in like middle school and shit.
Really?
Because I moved from like Pennsylvania to Texas or whatever. So I did wrestling, and then I sounded funny. So people would be like, because I was living like all white people, and then it went to all black people, and they tried to fight me. But I know how to wrestle.
So you sounded funny, meaning like you talked.
I talked like I was from Pennsylvania.
How do people from Pennsylvania? Do they have a Delco accent type
A
of thing?
little, where it's like some weird stuff with ours, but
Yeah.
and I had a lot of
And white
aggression.
people out there have a lot of weird stuff with ours.
Yeah, let me tell you. But I also had a lot of aggression as a child, and so I got in a lot of fights. But it was really fun. I liked fighting. I liked wrestling. I liked violence. But the last real fight I got into was when I was in college. I think I was like a junior or senior in college. I was dating a girl, and this is so funny. So I was dating. Me and my college girlfriend broke up, and then because we went to different. My high school broke up because we went to different colleges or whatever, and then I started dating a girl when I was in college. And every time I would go home to Houston, I would just cheat on that girlfriend religiously with my high school girlfriend, and just rationalize it, doing bad shit or whatever.
Sure.
So finally, I get caught, and I remember my girlfriend at the time in college was always mad. She was like, "I know you're cheating on me with that bitch. I know you're cheating with that bitch." I'm like, first off, don't talk about the love of my life that way.
Yeah.
That's all.
First off,
Calm
you don't
down.
talk about her like that. Second off, you're crazy.
You're crazy. Let's have some fucking decorum in this fucking Volkswagen. But no, so we're anyway, so I stopped cheating on my girlfriend in college for like 6 months. I'm like, dude, I can't believe someone would cheat on you. Like, you're the best, And like, I'm doing the right thing. She cheats on me with my fraternity brother.
Oh.
And so, yes,
Fuck, man.
I know. I was like, why would someone
The
do this to
ultimate
me?
disrespect.
The ultimate. So I told my fraternity brother, I was like, hey, dude, I'm not that mad. I was mad. But I was like, I'm not that mad, but just like, don't come to the fraternity house for a few days. Just let me calm down or whatever. I guess he thought it was a joke because I was playing Xbox and he showed up that night. Because I told him in the group chat, it was in front of everyone. I was like, if you come to the house, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. Just don't come, He showed up, and I already said it in front of everyone, and I just heard
You
my
had
dad.
to.
Yeah, I heard my
You
dad
had
saying,
to.
"You got to do it, otherwise
Yeah.
they're going to say no." So I just remember like sighing and standing up and just beating the fuck out.
I just been like,
It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
I can't believe you're making me do this. All right, here we go.
Yeah. I knew it was dirty what I did because I immediately I did like this and my ankle picked him and yanked him down.
Dude, when you watch
fighting a wrestler is not
It's
great.
not-
When
you're
you-
gonna have a bad
You're gonna
time.
get your
the
ass
fact
whooped.
that you faked high and went low is so
It's so
dirty,
unnecessary.
dude. Because Street Fight, I've only watched street brawls. I've never seen, except on the internet. You see every once in a while. Remember that video of the MMA guy who beat the shit out of those two guys in the parking garage? You ever seen it?
Yes,
He's
yeah,
throwing.
yeah.
It's two Dallas Cowboys fans with
Yeah.
they don't have Dallas Cowboys. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They have long jean shorts
I
on.
don't know who
and
they're
they're
talking
squaring up and this guy's just leg kicking them and throwing them to the ground. So I've seen that, but when I grew up playing basketball, I would just watch black dudes bow up to each other constantly, and they do this thing that I still don't understand, where they get fucking cheek to cheek with each other. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, no,
about?
exactly. And I would never do that. If
It's
you
crazy. They get their chest to chest, their cheek to cheek, and they're just kind
You
of
hit me first.
pressing
You hit
against
me
each
first,
other.
yeah.
It's maybe the gayest thing that black guys do.
it is so weird. And so when I would go,
Other than fuck women together, a lot of them do
no,
that.
they don't. They wait in the
I've been in an Airbnb
No.
when it happened. I won't
Black
say who
guys-
I was with, but it happened for sure.
Black guys do it. One guy's in the room, the other guy's outside, set his fantasy lineup. We're very respectful.
Yeah,
It's called
okay.
a train. Okay?
Yeah.
It's very civilized. the way-
Okay.
You wait your
All
turn.
right.
You wait your turn.
Like a gentleman.
Okay.
But no,
Not on the Airbnb I was in.
those are Florida people.
I was
Is
in
that-
the. It was a bunch of yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
have
was
to
just-
ask about this off pod
I will tell you all about it.
because I think I might know him.
Oh, you know exactly who it is.
so funny.
Yeah.
People would do that. They would be like, "Oh, well, let's square up then," and they would stand wide, and I'm like, "This is everything."
They
I learned."
stand wide and they do. It's almost funny.
Yeah, it's like they try to
See-
take up space. I'm like, "This is everything I learned." Not
Now
to
what
do
I
wrestling.
do, I go classic. I
You do like a fighting Irish,
I
yeah.
do. Yeah, I go. What am I gonna?
Yeah, I can see you doing
You
that.
see that, dude? I want to get. I would love to get. I would love to learn how to actually do something like that.
You
to
can, dude,
fight.
take the classes at 10th Planet. They're really the coaches are really good.
Yeah, I would love to.
It's a little culty and scary.
I've been
but they're
I've
good.
been doing. I got a fucking trainer.
nice.
I got a personal
Really?
trainer. Yeah,
Where-
Dillon's friend. He lives in my apartment complex. We have a gym in my apartment. I've been going fucking crazy with it.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
I've been. You guys wait. You guys think I'm hot now? Just wait.
Yeah.
You
Dick
you
pics are
squat-
coming your
you
way,
squat
brother.
heavy and shit.
I
right?
used to. I haven't been able to because now my hip's all fucked, and he's working to get my hip unfucked.
Okay.
So this is I'm active because I
He's
used to
gonna
be
unfuck your hip.
super big into powerlifting.
This is Dillon's trainer. You said.
Yeah, listen, nobody sent me a
Dylan's
dick pic, but I
trainer
have
is
gotten
gonna.
butt fucked by one
Yeah,
of them.
he's gonna loosen your hips,
He's gonna loosen
huh?
that hip, right.
Interesting.
I got an impingement. He said He looked at it.
Powerlifting to me, if you're not gonna do it professionally,
It's the dumbest way to work out.
yes,
I disagree.
he does, and I knew he would. and
I think
we've
it's
had this
I think it's
conversation
the
multiple
ultimate
times.
form of like men pushing their bodies to the limits. I think it's crazy.
That's-
How old are you?
that's
How old are you?
such-
I'm 30.
I'm 30. Okay, I'm 35 now. I had that thought until I was 32, and I was like, "It's over, dude."
Look, you did it, and you are injured constantly.
But that's not because of that.
I think it is.
No,
But-
I had the injury before I did. I did it, and it was from the military.
Do you think that maybe trying to lift as much as you possibly could with that injury didn't help? Maybe.
Yeah, but there's also like it's not like you're doing it freestyle. It's like there's science around it now. It's 2025.
Okay.
You're not just like picking up heavy shit and going like that. It's like you're doing like a calculated like you're doing stuff based off of your nervous system and what you ate. There's like a whole system involved. There's coaches that make thousands of dollars a year
I
doing
too
this.
used to rationalize the pain that I was in. From
Dude, it's not. It's like
I was an elementary school teacher squatting 500 pounds. It was very unnecessary.
See that rules. No, that
That's
rules.
so funny.
No,
dude.
that rules.
That-
Did you not
but-
feel good about it?
but
Did you not
it's-
feel good about it?
I felt great.
Exactly.
The thing for me is it feels pointless if you're not doing any, if you're not competing and you're not learning to squat 500 pounds so that you can push a line forward in professional football or
Yeah.
rugby or whatever. It's just like I can
It's
squat
just like
500
playing basketball
pounds
at the
kind
LA
of for
Fitness.
nothing.
It's like playing basketball at LA Fitness.
I'm not.
Yeah, I guess
as-
I just don't see the fun in it. Whereas basketball is fun.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
I'm not
It's-
as depressed as I used to be because when I was super depressed, lifting heavy weights felt great.
It does feel good. You feel like you're doing something.
You feel like you're actually doing. There's like a number or goal, You're like,
You're
I
setting
left
yes.
today stronger than I was.
You're
month
also
ago.
literally like forcing your body to experience adrenaline and like
Yeah.
the chemicals that you are lacking because of your depression.
Yeah, and now I'm not that depressed anymore. I'm like, I would rather kill myself.
So what do you do now for working out?
Oh, for my, I don't do anything that compresses the spine.
Okay.
So I don't even do overhead press anymore. That's my.
So this is
favorite
that Marxist shit you were talking about
movement.
earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
This is that commie workout, and I'm trying to get on that, dude.
You're wrestling, and you're gonna go.
Dude, I did. I went to 10th Planet.
And this is the
What's the-
jiu-jitsu place?
It's a
Jits?
MMA gym
Yeah.
and stuff. They have a separate style. I think Eddie Bravo doing it's like rubber guard. I don't want to explain all that, but I did kickboxing for 3 years, and I did wrestling pretty much for most of my life. Did jiu-jitsu most of them, and so I haven't done kickboxing in like 2 years.
Yeah.
And so I went about a month ago. I am so unbelievably slow and it's not a level of slow that like if I got back into shape, I could pick it back up.
Yeah.
It's like this is as fast as I go now. I remember going like 1-2, 1-2. The fastest I can go now is 1 and 2. That's it. That is it. I'm jazzercising basically. Like
Yeah,
it won't.
You're doing Taibo.
There's nothing.
That is. I don't know if you guys remember what Taibo was. My
It
gran
was
used to
shadow
do it.
boxing.
It literally is like shadow boxing mixed with like jazzercising. It's a cardio
like
workout
Orange
for
Theory.
old ladies, and it
Yes.
was just this buff black guy named Ty who was doing it. It was awesome, and that is what, like any adult man who gets into boxing or kickboxing or anything like that, it's just their version of Taibo.
It's a great, but it's
Because
fun,
if you're not sparring or fighting with anybody, if you're just hitting a bag.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Well,
yeah.
I think there's different. Yeah, because I think if you're training, there's a different thought, which is like it's protection. It's like self-protection, I think, and like confidence boosting. It's like it's good to be able to know how to do that stuff.
No, I agree.
But if you're just going to LA Fitness and hitting the heavy bag and grunting without training, it's like, well, that sucks.
If it didn't take hard work and money to do jujitsu, I would do it just so that I felt dude, there was a time recently I was in OKC and I went, I think I might have told you. I did talk about this on a pod, but I went, it was the weekend that we won the championship, and I'm
from Oklahoma,
I'm
right?
from OKC, yeah. So this dude that I met that weekend was DJing at this place, and we went after to like celebrate, and I went with this girl that I like grew up with, and
Shout out Lisa.
it wasn't her name's not Lisa, but whatever.
One in a million.
We walked in, and apparently like a guy she had been dating was there and saw us walk in together, and like started like. He was like pressing her and then pressing me. And I was just like, and like,
He's just looking at her like, I can't help.
I had weirdly coincidentally done stand up at a place like that he owned like on Friday, and this is like Monday or Sunday or something like that.
Brutal.
And I did almost bomb. I saved it, but he came up initially, and he was just kind of like,
Oh, it's a funny guy, huh?
He was like, you know, some of your stuff was actually pretty funny, and I was like, cool, yeah. And he was like, yeah, that was my place. Oh, did she not tell you that was my place that you performed at?
like,
and I wanted to be like, your place might have been the shittiest place I've performed at in like a year, but okay. But like, I was just like, oh, cool, like just being straight up. And then, dude, he was just lurking around and following, and just like, we walked to the bar to get waters, and like, he was following us. And at one point, we were standing next to each other, like literally like me and Josh are, and he just like nudged my hand. And like, I'm just but like the whole time I was just nervous because I was like, I'm not a fighter. I haven't been in a fight since I was 17, and it wasn't even a fight. Now, do I have enough like crying rage inside of me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you would full spaz.
I
dude.
would spaz, and he was smaller, but he was big, but he was small. Like, like you're smaller than I am, but you're also not a small person.
He does this randomly. He'll go, and Josh is 5'4", by the way.
Yeah.
And I go, what the fuck?
But I was just nervous though. But when he did that, it just like sent something in me, and I just like stepped up. Like I had my like chest like right here, and I was just like, "Are you good?" And he was like, "I'm great, man. Are you good?" And I was like, "I'm having a good time, but like, what's up?" And he was like, "Nothing, man. We're good." And then I didn't see him the rest of the night. And I was like, "Right, people are pussies."
Yeah. What you should have done is made his girl, or not made, but had suggested his lady eats your ass
Eats my butt.
out of principle.
Yeah, yeah.
The most disrespectful act you can do.
I
You went,
remember
oh, that's
do
your
that?
girl? She licked my butthole.
I remember now that I
Faguzzi.
did talk about this on the pod because that was his advice the first time.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. My big thing is, the best get back is, oh, that's your lady that you're going to get back with? Oh, well, guess what? She licked my butthole.
She licked my ass and I hadn't even
Shaved.
just showered.
And here's the thing, I don't even like it. I just did it because I didn't even like it. I did it because I wanted, because I know that you hate it. That's how I did it. I would have went home and then acted like it was like a dog with medicine. I would have put peanut butter back there. I would have been like,
dude,
you want a little treat?
You want to know what
You
makes
want
it
the
even?
treat?
You know what makes it even worse?
He actually did lick your ass?
He's a DJ.
Oh,
that
fucking
sucks.
sick, yeah.
The guy I went to see, he's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
He's a good DJ. He plays
For
good
sure he
music.
is.
This guy, no, he is.
I love when people go, you know, he's a good DJ. It's like,
Well,
Yeah.
you know what it is? It's that he does the DJ thing, but he mixes songs that I like. Like he plays like rap and good shit that
and
I
this
like.
is he, okay, there is a skill if he's mixing other songs with songs and
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
Now, what's not talent is when you go to a wedding and they're like, we paid, because this is the thing that we just ran into.
Sure.
My lady wants to pay $1,500 for a DJ for our thing in Florida. And I went, you are out of your mind.
You
I
can
will
find a
put.
Cuban to do that for $50.
Dude, I could.
in Florida.
Yeah, dude, you
Give
could
him a
get.
playlist.
I go, no Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
I go, listen, I'm already putting up with it for the Super Bowl.
Oh God, that's.
Do you like Bad Bunny?
I've never listened.
He makes some good music, dude.
I don't like it, but I'm in support.
He's
of
like
him
the
doing
Drake
the
of the
halftime
Spanish
show.
community.
He
Right?
is the Drake
Espanol
of the- yeah.
of the
He's one of the biggest artists in
not
the entire
Spanish
planet.
community,
Yeah.
Hispanic.
He's one of the biggest artists in the history of the world.
Well, he can do everything. Like he can act. His music is good.
Yeah, he's a triple threat. Poop, poop, poop,
Yeah.
poop, and
He
what was it
even-
that one?
He even wrestles. I don't know if you've seen this, but Bad Bunny wrestles and he's really good at it.
That sucks.
That's
God, I
insane.
hate when people
Yeah.
can do everything.
No,
Just
but rich people
everything.
are good at random shit because they can pay. Like, I don't go to jujitsu because I'm not going to pay to join a gym
Yeah.
and learn in front of a bunch of people. If I could have a guy come to my house,
yeah, no, keep it going, keep it going, man. Keep it
Here
going,
we
man.
go.
Keep it going, man.
Come on.
Hey,
if I could have a
no,
guy,
don't choke me out.
if I could have a guy come to my house and I have my own personal gym and it's just me and him alone,
And nobody would ever find
and
out.
he's gonna teach you, and nobody would ever know. I would be really good.
And I
at
said,
wrestling.
please don't, but I kind of wanted him to do it.
You guys get it, yeah.
Oh no! Why do they call it a rear naked choke?
Is that like a thing? Like, is it like a?
No, do I have to get?
Yeah.
Because I'm not. Listen, I'm willing to learn.
Yeah. So yeah, they're all good at that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about it already, but I think that Tom Hardy knowing jiu-jitsu sucks
Why?
because he like actively competes in it. And it's like,
Imagine losing to Tom
yeah, that's
Hardy.
exactly what it is.
Imagine,
In
like,
front of your lady.
Like you're a guy who
That's
like
your
your
whole
only
thing.
hobby really outside of like your job and like seeing your friends is jujitsu, and then you lose in a tournament to Tom Hardy, who is a millionaire and a superstar and a hot guy.
And then he goes, "I own this gym, by the way." That
Yeah.
you like the it's the DJ thing. It's the guy
God,
that you
that
ran
would
into. He
suck.
goes, "You performed at my club last
oh
night." By the
yeah,
way,
hey,
he goes,
by the way.
he goes,
my
"Yeah,
God.
yeah. What are you guys gonna do when you go home? Are you gonna watch Peaky Blinders?"
I was Bane, by the way.
yeah. By the way.
Yeah. Dude, that would suck.
Or do y'all, speaking of Bane, are y'all like comic book people? Do y'all read comic books?
No.
Never mind, it's okay.
No, I fuck with Batman.
Okay.
like a little bit.
There's a new series called Absolute Batman. That's all I want to talk about with people. But
Really?
It's really good.
This is a thing I just have never been able to get into as an. I wasn't into it as a kid, so I just don't have it as
Yeah.
an adult. And I have a lot of people around me who are into that, into like professional wrestling
Yeah.
or comics or like stuff like that. It just doesn't. Yeah, you should pull it up.
I am
It just
also
doesn't.
not. Yeah. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. It doesn't do anything for me.
I can't believe that
that's-
they're still
that's
making
Bane.
storyline lines.
This one's
of
really
Batman.
cool because this Batman, he's everything's been flipped, so he's not rich. Joker is the billionaire in this one. and-
Oh,
Okay, I like that
Bruce's
then. There's a little
whore
bit of-
Batman.
yeah, Bruce's dad is a teacher. His mom's a social worker.
They're really working into the culture, the
Yeah,
society that we
billionaires
live
are
in now,
bad,
where it's
yes.
like we should have less billionaires, which means Batman can't be a billionaire
Yeah.
anymore. Batman
So he's just
needs
putting
to be
duct
a
tape
poor
on his
guy.
hands for
yeah,
gloves?
exactly. How's he make that? What's his Batmobile? What's he fucking Uber everywhere?
Well, he's a construction worker, so he has booby traps so anytime he gets jumped, he's like, "Oh, by the way, I built a ladder into this house," and he's just like shooting people in the face and shit. But he's also 6'8", 400 pounds, so that's believable, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, who's this freak that we can't identify? Is it the starting left tackle by chance?
That's so funny to make him 6'8",
Yeah.
400.
Well,
He's
this is the
so
thing,
secret.
dude. Things like that are always so funny to me. Like, It's the reason that you couldn't have a redheaded serial killer.
Yeah.
If there was one piece of evidence that it was a redhead, within 2 minutes, everybody would be like, it had to have been Josh.
Yeah.
You go.
It's you and Christoph and then Grant Wheeler.
Yeah, there's 3 people it could be in all of Austin. Did you know that less than 1% of all of the world has red hair?
You were the real minority.
I am
actually.
the minority. Yeah, you guys think you had it bad. Imagine the sun is oppressing you.
The twist of the black guest, the Native American host, and then the Mexican producer, Josh being the minority in the room.
Yeah.
Guess we didn't see that.
Didn't see that come. I also used to try to do a bit about it. I could never figure out the final punch for about that. But being a serial killer, the name that they would give you as a redheaded serial killer would fucking stink. It wouldn't be cool.
No, it
the
wouldn't
Zodiac cool. The Zodiac killer's cool. That's like a cool
that
fucking
is cool.
nickname.
Yeah, we've got the
Jack the Ripper. They'd be like,
you got the ginger loser.
Yeah.
Virgin.
it looks like the redheaded pussy fuck.
We have the soulless murderer. It's like, come on, man. I have a soul.
They go the fat redheaded nipple having.
That's what they should do. They should hire roast comics to make up names for serial killers so that eventually a serial killer has to come out and be like, I do not have fat nipples.
That's literally how they catch. So much of them catching killers. You probably know about this more than I do, but it's a lot of ego.
Because you're a lawyer, right?
Because you're a black lawyer. To include the other part, but no, because it's like their egos. There's that one. Who was it? There was the very famous case. The guy that was in California, the Oakland killer. He was like killing these people for decades, and then
the BTK guy.
And the way they caught him was because they were like. He wrote in being like, I'm still around. And then they were like, yeah, prove that you are. And then he went to a fucking, this is also him being a fucking dumb white old person disconnected with technology.
Yeah.
He made a CD-ROM and then printed out like this letter that was like, I am the BT kid. And then all they did was tracked the software and then pinpointed where it came from. It was like
crazy.
It was like all they did was literally look at like the IP address attached to where this was. You could like do the metadata and they found the exact location and then they ran back the cameras and were like, it's this guy.
Metadata is really fucking shit up for people, by the way.
1 second. I also want to learn that I learned this fun fact that might be super obvious, but it's one of those things like when you find like a windshield is like the shield of the wind. You're like, oh yeah, of course it is.
Find out is Malcolm X is a redhead?
Software and hardware. Do you guys know the difference?
Yeah.
Software is digital. Hardware is a physical thing.
Physical,
yeah.
I learned that the other day, and I went, no fucking way.
That's crazy because you are like you're not a computer guy, but you're one of the only people I know who has a desktop computer.
Yeah.
Like,
You didn't
so
know
it's
this
funny
at all?
that
No, I didn't know that.
That's
I
so
knew
funny
that.
to me. That's so adorable.
I
that
just
is
learned
really
it.
cute.
I was like, it's literally like,
a boyish curiosity to
What
you.
did it? Chill, dude. What are you gonna teach me jujitsu later? Come on.
If you're lucky, if you can afford him.
Did y'all see? Did y'all see? Well, one, I did say that Malcolm X really was a redhead. Did y'all know that?
What?
Malcolm X, he was a
He
redhead.
had freckles.
No, he had red hair.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Can we
Yeah.
Google this?
That's why he was mad all the time. No one talks about this. He was like a black ginger growing up in Detroit. I would
Black
have been fucking
Muslim
pissed.
ginger in
Yeah.
Detroit?
No, he wasn't Muslim yet.
Well,
But
he became Muslim.
yeah.
No, wait. He is like the only, and I hate to say it because it's the only other person I know that has black hair, black with red hair is Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin,
He was
He's
a Blake.
black ginger, dude.
descendant of Malcolm X.
See that now? That is really a black ginger is really the worst of both worlds.
That's why I don't want to have a kid
Wait,
with a,
explain that a little bit more.
yeah.
Because you
Like
not only
explain.
have to deal with the oppression of racism, but you also have to be a ginger.
Yeah, okay.
That
That's
was
not
a
what
really
thought.
good. I
That
was
good
I,
save.
I thought I was going to put you on the spot. You nailed that. By the way.
Why? What was
This
it?
podcast is changing Josh. By the way,
He's
Why?
becoming more woke.
my relationship. Yeah, I'm slowly manipulating
Woke
Josh
is
into
back,
being
I'm
woke.
telling you, dude.
I wasn't. I'm not. I'm not.
No, you weren't. You weren't ever. It's not like we start. I'm not like saying
you
we
weren't.
started when we started the podcast. Josh was racist.
Josh
no,
was,
like,
he was goose stepping in full Nazi
Yeah,
regalia.
yeah, no.
No, I just. It's not popular anymore to like your country, and I fucking love this country. And I hate Britain.
Yeah, he does hate Britain.
Okay.
I like
fair.
America.
I think it's
America's
fine.
nice. I think America's sick.
I think it is too.
This is a sick country.
It is.
Like anytime people.
No, I understand everything else that goes.
Yeah,
on.
like okay, you don't like how it's run. That's fine. But like, this is an objectively cool place.
It's fucking.
It's
sick.
like we're you know what we're in? We're in a show that's really we're Grey's Anatomy. Historically, a lot of seasons. It's really good. It's one of the best. We are currently in the bomb episode.
Where there's a guy with an RPG
Where you're
in
like,
his belly.
this is not realistic
This
and
is
it kind
not
of
good.
sucks, but eventually the bomb will explode.
There'll be a finale.
There will
and
be
we'll
a
just
finale.
We'll go back to the writer's room. Like we screwed the
Can't-
pooch.
We'll run it back.
Well, all that I ask, and this is what I've been asking for since 2016, I just want a hot president. A
That would be
physically,
so nice.
I do
a-
think it would help.
A
It would help.
physically hot president would boost morale.
Man or
would.
woman, are you cool with that? You
I'm
just want
fine
him to be
with
hot?
whatever.
You just want him to be hot.
I just want him to be hot and not trans. But other than okay, I'm kidding.
I'll raise you one. Hot president or butch lesbian president? Which one you going with?
Is the butch lesbian kind of hot though?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because some of them are hot in an androgynous
Are
way. Where
they
you go,
like
I
a-
don't know what's happening with my penis right now.
She looks kind of like Kyle Rittenhouse with a better haircut.
No,
No,
I don't want that.
hot. I go hot. I go hot.
I will say this. I am okay with butch lesbians being like
Mechanics.
fire captains. Fire captains. Butch lesbians should be in the military. I'm okay with
Yes.
that.
I'm okay with butch. I like butch lesbians.
Just
I
not
don't
as the
know if
leader
I-
of the free world.
I know one butch lesbian.
Who?
Neighbor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
our old neighbors that I never talked to.
I do think, and that sounds offensive, but I do think there's
She's nice.
some stereotypes that we just can't have as leaders of the president.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't know anything about like black fraternities or whatever, but like, I
What do you
wouldn't-
mean by that?
Like, I wouldn't vote for.
I know
like-
you guys do the like.
Yeah,
Stomp.
you're close enough.
No.
But
You're
when-
thinking of Mobb Deep. That was a rap group.
No,
man.
no.
When
They
Kamala was
do-
running for president, I was like, we can't have an AKA be president. We can't let them.
What's
we can't-
AKA?
See, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, it's like the light skin sorority for the girls, and like it's like all the girls. Like you will be cheated on by an AKA at one point in your life if you're a black man, and we're like, we can't give them this win. Like I was pounding on the table. I was like, yes, she should probably win, but we can't have a light skinned AKA who went to Howard also be president. They don't need all of that.
It's
That's
the
bad.
kind of black lady that ends up sending people to jail for drug crimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or is it also a little bit of you can't have everything?
Yes.
It's like you can't
that,
be Joe
yeah.
Burrow, being handsome, being tall, and being great at football, and then also trying to play the piano.
Yeah,
It's like
and
thank
you're-
God he sucks
Yeah.
at piano.
Thank God. You need to. We can't
AK
have all of
we
these
can't
wins.
we cannot
It's
have
too much.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
cannot have her. You know what? And I knew I didn't like. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't vote. I've never voted once in my life.
Would you vote for AOC if she ran for president?
I wouldn't vote.
He doesn't vote.
You don't vote.
I serve my country,
Is,
and I
well,
go.
is she hot enough to be?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. That's really what I was trying
She's
to get to.
definitely hot enough.
Yeah.
She's definitely the hottest politician I can name.
That's what I'm voting on from now on.
Who's a hotter politician?
Well, I think God makes ugly people ugly for a reason, and I think that we shouldn't let them lead us.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Listen, there was a reason that I worked in the kitchen and not the counter when I worked at Godfather's Pizza.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, keep me in the shadows.
You're not the face of God.
I'm not
This
the
is
face of
not
Godfather's
front of
Pizza.
house. This is
I'm
not
not
front of house.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm an inside.
I can tell you what, the 1%, the 1%ers that we're always talking about that are running this country that we don't really know, I guarantee you none of them are hot guys.
Yeah.
If we
There's a
had
reason
like
they're in the shadows.
JFK level attractiveness is
Yeah.
where it's like classically handsome.
Yeah.
Let him fuck Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, his wife was really ugly. though.
Sometimes, yeah. Dude, you want to know who's really ugly?
Jackie?
Who's that? Jackie
Jackie's
Higgins,
yeah,
ugly.
she's not. Yeah,
she was
you know,
ugly?
Oh yeah, she was.
You know who? You
I
know
thought
what?
Jackie was hot.
Huge
I'm gonna
ass,
look
though.
her up.
You know who had the ugliest wife is Harry Truman. If
Really?
you look up, her name was Bessie.
Oh, she's got.
You think that's why? That's why we nuked
Show us
Japan,
Bessie.
dude. You
Because
think
here's
you think you're gonna want to fuck a lady named
Whoa,
Bessie?
dude, Jackie Kennedy was fucking
Dude,
gross.
1 second. Go to best Truman images. I mean, look at that one.
That's a real picture, too.
That's a real
Like,
photo.
You can't look at the paintings and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, don't look at the painting.
No,
This
that's like-
one, that
that's-
one's
Oh
crazy.
wow, the painter did her a solid.
Yeah, dude. It's like that's why we nuked Japan.
You think the painter was
he
like?
woke up and went, "We're warming them up today."
You think
Throw
the
'em in
painter
the
was
microwave.
like? The painter was like, "Listen, I'm gonna do you a solid on this."
I don't know why I thought Jackie Kennedy was like hot. You hear
No,
you
dude.
hear like recordings of her voice, and it's very like, "Oh, Mr. President." Like
No,
it's
that's
like, whoa.
that's Marilyn Monroe that you're thinking of.
No.
Yeah, that's
I'm thinking of a recording that I listened to. Look at this one. Look
Go
at
to that
this
one.
one.
Oh my God, you
Because
could
that's
fit,
a real. That's a candid.
Yeah.
You could
Look
fit the
how
red scare
wide
between her eyebrows.
face is.
She was chewing metal for sure. Dude.
Yeah. Wow. That's
She looks like
crazy.
she's built like a pug.
Yeah,
She's got eyes on the side of her head.
that's crazy. Wait, George W. Bush's wife was pretty cute.
She was all right.
Yeah,
Laura.
Laura Bush she was a cute old lady, dude. Not
Was
that
she?
one.
That's Barbara.
Barbara. No,
I think the
Laura Bush. There it is. Yeah.
I mean, objectively, what's her name? I don't even know her name. Akiva? What's fucking the first lady right now? Ivanka? Ivanka.
That's his daughter, though.
Yeah,
Melania. She's got to be the hottest president or first lady ever.
Well, she's also like, it's so
But
crazy.
she's
when-
not.
Well, when people were,
It's not real.
When Trump was at the debates, like talking shit about people, I don't know why anyone say, "Hey, your wife is a prostitute."
Yeah, right.
People used to have sex with her for money, for 200 rubles, not even like American dollars.
Ruples is
Just a
They
couple of,
used international currency to
Rubles
dog
is
out
so-
your lady.
not for bushels of wheat, probably. It was a barter system. This is your wife was a prostitute. That's so crazy to me. I would have printed. There's pictures of the first lady's cooter.
I'm gonna be real with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about shit that I know.
Yeah.
Melania looks trans.
Yeah.
She looks
Yeah.
trans.
Yeah, she does look like a very, and not like in an ugly way. Just
Like, bro,
a-
like if we go side by side, I'm not talking about old Melania. I'm talking about Melania now. Melania now, side by side with Caitlyn Jenner, pretty similar.
very.
Pretty
You tell me the
similar.
Olympic male swimmer.
Which one of these is an Olympic gold winner?
This is how fucked up I am. How much I love like America and shit. When I found out about the lady they were saying was a trans boxer, who wasn't a trans boxer.
Yeah, that was-
but
yeah.
if she was on American team, I'm like, yeah, let's get a trans boxer. I don't give a fuck. Let's get
Yeah,
those medals
let's-
up, baby.
yeah, let's-
Yeah.
As long as she's winning, baby. Let's
We're
let's-
about winning.
That's
here.
the thing. It's like we don't care. We remember the winners.
Trans women are women when
Yeah.
they're knocking Greek bitches out, baby.
Yes, 100%.
Listen, as long as those fucking hands are male, I don't.
It's
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah,
100%.
that sucks, dude.
yeah.
But,
Well, you could tell by a. Yeah, that is an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Lady hands versus a male hand. Boxing, that's
She was just
a
a tall
world of
lady.
difference.
She was just a tall.
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't there
lady.
something weird with her hormones or something? There was like she had a condition, right?
There
think
was a
so.
test done by the like Russian sports. Whatever,
And it turns out her penis was turned into a pussy.
Which by the way is like one of the most corrupt agencies in
What
sporting.
is it?
They
The
were the
Russian,
ones.
yeah.
They were the ones who did like the doping thing, where like they gave
Everyone was doping.
Everyone was on steroids, and they were lying on the tests and stuff like that. So it was like a very corrupt agency where she was banned because she had a thing where there was something with, I don't know, her hormones or something like that.
Yeah.
But she was from a place where it is illegal to be gay. So there's no way that they were like,
Let's
they
just
don't
put a
like,
trans
they don't
in.
care about winning in Algeria the way we do in America. There's no way they were like, we will stone you to death for being gay.
After.
After
knock
we
a French
send
girl
this
out.
trans girl to fucking the Olympics. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
You had to be overly progressive in one thing.
Well, you know, in Iran has the highest rate of trans people living in Iran because they like it's illegal to be gay, but they just think that like, oh, you're not gay, you're just like born in the wrong body, so they'll just swap you out.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, dude, you want to die or you want to get a new dick? Most people take the new dick, so
I want, because this is a thing that, and we can end on this because we're at our hour, but
that's what I'm talking about. In and on dicks, baby.
ending on dicks. That there was a quote from one of my sergeants in the Marines. Maybe shouldn't say his name because of what the content is, but he told me one time. He said, "You know what, Francis? Good pussy's." He goes, "New pussy's better than good pussy."
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Friendly Fire Podcast. Michael, where can they find you, baby?
Please follow me on Instagram at Can't Guard Mike with a Y, and follow my pod called the Game 6 Pod.
And his Twitter. What's your Twitter?
Mike Berniglia. Please follow my Twitter. It's the greatest Twitter of all time.
And then check out his Don't Tell special on YouTube, and then also check out his Subway take.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for listening.